everybody, welcome to STEM Saturdays with Starbase Goodfellow. This is Miss Ellinger here. I want to do a quick intro to Scratch. And for those of you who don't know what Scratch is, it's a coding language and online community where you can create your own interactive stories, games, and animations, and you can share your creations with others around the world. As young people create and share Scratch projects, they learn to think creatively, reason systematically, and work collaboratively. Scratch is a project of the Scratch Foundation in collaboration with the Lifelong Kindergarten Group at the MIT Media Lab. It's available for free to use in your browser at scratch.mit.edu. Okay, so I am going to just give you a quick little intro to Scratch and get you started on a little project. So when you go to scratch.mit.edu, this is the homepage that it will take you to. You don't have to create an account to sign in. You can create a program without it, but I do recommend that you do create an account because then it keeps all your projects saved. So I am going to sign in, and you'll see that mine has this little purple tab for a teacher's account. Yours won't have that, but it's still going to look the same besides that. So you'll go to Create up here to start your project. And this is going to take me to the project page. So it'll look like this. So once we're in the project page, this little area right here where you see the cat is called the stage. And this is where the program that we create runs and we see what it does. It always starts out with the cat. That's the default sprite. And what a sprite is a character that performs actions. If we go over here to the left, this is where we have the blocks of code that we're going to drag into this area here and tell our program what to do. So now we are going to go over to the left-hand side, and I like to start with an event because that tells the program when to run. And so I'm going to click on the yellow dot, and I'm going to grab this first one, which is when the green flag is clicked. And then for the program to run, we need to add a motion to tell it what to do. So I'm just going to grab the first one so you can quickly see, and it's moved 10 steps. I want to change it to 30. So I just click on the number, hit 30, and then enter. And now when I want to run the program, I'm going to come over here to the green flag and press it. And then that's going to make the cat move 30 steps. If it was a continuous program and I wanted it to stop, right next to the green flag is that red octagon, and I would click on that to make it stop. As you can see, the cat doesn't return to its original position, and there's not really a reset for it, but I can create one. So I go back to events, and then I'm going to grab this next one when space key is pressed. And so I am going to have him reset down here in this little corner, and I'll go back to motion. If you notice on here, there is X and Y coordinates. So my Y coordinates are this way, or vertical, and my X coordinates are this way. And so I can see his exact position on the stage. So I'm going to go back over to my motions, and I'm going to tell him to go to a certain XY position. So I'm going to drag that under when the space key is pressed. And so it's already got the coordinates in there from where he is. So it's -186 and -122. So now if I go and run my program again, and I'm making him move the 30 steps, if I want him to go back to where he started, I will press the space key. And now he's back to where he started. Another cool thing that I'm going to show you guys how to do is you can make it look like the cat is walking. So as of right now, when we press the run key, he just moves the 30 steps. There's a really cool thing here, which is costumes. So if I go over here on the left and click costumes, I can see that he has a costume 1 and a costume 2. If I switch between the two, you can see him animated. It makes him kind of look like he's walking. So I'm going to go back to the code, and I'm going to go back to an event, and I'm going to grab this when the space key is pressed, but I don't want it to go from the space key because that's how I reset him, so I'm going to change it to the right arrow. So now, once I do that, I'm going to go to looks because it's going to change the looks of the sprite. So now I'm going to grab this next costume and I'm going to put it right under there. And then I'm going to go back to motion because I want him to do a movement. So I am going to have him move 10 steps. So now I'm going to try that by pressing the right arrow key on my keyboard. And you'll see it kind of looks like he's moving along over there. There's all sorts of other motions that I can do. I can make him turn in a circle. I can make him go to a random XY position. I could make him glide to the top. There's all different kinds of motions that I can make my sprite do. So I'll just show you one more real quick. I'm going to go back to my events and I am going to grab the when space key is pressed and I'm going to change it to the up arrow. So I'll go back to my motions and I'm going to have him glide to a specific XY position. So I'll just grab that and drop. I'm going to have him glide for 4 seconds and then I need to figure out what position I want him to glide to. So I'm going to drag him up here to the corner and I can see that it's 176 for X. Oh, he moved a little bit. Let's put him back over there. So I'm going to do 176 for X and 122 for Y. So I'm just going to go ahead and give the spacebar a quick press to put him back. And then I am going to do the up arrow and he is going to glide up into that XY position where I put him. So one of the really cool things that I can do is I can save my project. So I'll go under File and I will Save Now. And it will save my project. You can see it set up there in the corner, Project Saved. I'll do it one more time. See here, Saving Project, Project Saved. So now I will have this under my created projects next time if I want to work on it or do something more with it. And that's all I have for you guys today. Just a quick little intro about sprites and movements. I hope you guys enjoyed and we'll see you later.